Now, Israel always faces this cruel dilemma. It's going to come up again and again to this very morning. If you fight Hamas, and Hamas will gain prestige if you fight Hamas among the Palestinians. But if you don't fight Hamas, and Hamas fires rockets at you, then Hamas gains prestige among the Palestinians. It's an absolute no-win situation for Israel. And Hamas gained, both from the defeat in the Intifada and for the fact of its victory in the disengagement. And that success gained it immense prestige, and it also gained it the attention of Iran, which now extended massive economic and military aid to the organization. Israel responded with a naval and air blockade, which did not prevent Hamas from shooting rockets, but it only strengthened Hamas's casus belli against Israel. Israel, meanwhile, held its fire. Sharon understood that the last thing Israelis wanted after 30 years of occupation was to go back into Gaza. And indeed, he had created a new party called Kadima, dedicated to unilateral withdrawal from the West Bank as well. It was a course he was about to embark upon when he fell into a coma in January of 2006 and was replaced by Ehud Olmert. Elections, meanwhile, were held in the Palestinian territories. Many Israelis, myself included, remember with horror the election ad of a Hamas candidate named Mariam Farahat, also known as Nidal. In the commercial, she invites viewers to come into her home. She shows them a picture that's sort of encrusted in gold of a young man wearing a Hamas military outfit. She says, "This is my eldest son, who martyred himself by blowing himself on a Jewish bus and killed eight Jews. It was the happiest day of my life that my son blew himself up and was able to be reunited with Allah." Then she takes you into another room and shows you another picture of another Hamas soldier and says, "This is my second son who blew himself up attacking Jewish soldiers. It was the happiest day of my life, the day he blew up." And she says, "Now I want you to meet my third son." And she brings in this 17-year-old kid dressed in a military outfit, wearing the Hamas banner across his forehead with an M16. She says, "He's about to go out to martyr himself out now, and this is the happiest day of my life." And she starts kissing him and kissing him. He went out and blew himself up at the Erez crossing. It was an advertisement for Hamas. Nidal is now in parliament as a representative of Hamas. She won an overwhelming victory.